So we were told today that we were going to have a school-wide assembly to honor our CTAE program, and that Superintendent Woods would be here and that news stations would be here. So everyone just kind of had the idea that we knew something was going on. We knew it was a big surprise, but we had no idea what was coming. So when we got here today, the gym was full, lots of special guests, and I was awarded the Milken Educator Award and $25,000. The moment I heard my name, I was a little in shock. $25,000 is a huge deal that educators don't get that recognition very often. So to be awarded $25,000 and then to hear my name as the recipient of that, I was overcome, had some tears in the eyes, and just trying to get to the stage was an overwhelming feeling of excitement. It's so important to recognize educators in such a grand fashion because teachers are leaving the profession hand over foot, don't feel appreciated by their students or by the community members. And so having a big assembly where all of the important members of the community are here, where the students are here to see the teachers get some type of recognition is very important. So I grew up in Greensboro, Georgia, which is just a county over. I went to the University of Georgia and majored in animal science. I grew up on a farm, knew I loved animals, I knew I loved agriculture, but didn't really know what I wanted to do with that. I worked at a kids ranch camp in college in Wyoming, and really I came back to my advisor and told him that I really loved working with kids and I really loved agriculture. And he was the one who actually suggested that I go into ag education. And I've never looked back. I feel like I found my groove, I found my passion. It's funny that as an animal science major, that is the one class I've never taught. I've kind of turned into the crazy plant lady. And I started in Pike County, taught my first 3 years in Pike County at Pike County Middle School. And then I moved to Loganville High School and always knew I wanted to come back to this area. This is home for me. It's an agricultural community that really supports what we do with our ag program and through the FFA. And so I've been here this is my 9th year. I plan on retiring from Morgan County High School and have really become passionate about the program that we've grown in the opportunities that we're giving our students through the ag classes and through our FFA program. So I teach 4 different classes here at Morgan County High School. I teach an Introduction to Agriculture class, which is a little bit of everything. The idea is that when the students leave that class, they'll know from there which ag class they would like to go into. I also teach a general horticulture class where we produce a plant cell, mostly annual bedding plants, but we have a greenhouse where we grow plugs and seeds out, and then the community comes and we do a community-wide plant sale. I like to joke it's kind of like Black Friday. We have people like wrapped around the greenhouse waiting to come in, but that's a big fundraiser for our program. They learn all about plants, fertilizer, irrigation through that class. I also teach a forest science class. Forest science teaches students everything they need to know about trees, identifying trees. They learn to measure trees and determine how many logs can come out of a tree. They learn how to measure land, and then we also do a wildlife unit. And those 2 classes, horticulture and forestry, count as a science credit, which really helps kids when they get to be a senior. It kind of frees up their schedule to where they can do more work-based learning or dual enrollment or anything like that. Now, the last class I teach is floral design, and it has become a big passion project for me. I approached our CTAE director with the idea of starting this class as an opportunity to attract a different demographic of kid to the ag program, and it's worked. Floral design is an extremely expensive class to teach, but I guaranteed her if you'll give me $1,000, I won't ask for another dime. And that was 6 years ago. Each year we have $50,000 to $60,000 running through our program, all of which is generated from our program. So we do subscription programs, we do weddings, real weddings for people. We'll do other events, baby showers, birthday parties to help generate income for the class. But the kids learn so much more than just flowers. It's definitely got an art and an ag spin to it, but they're also learning a lot of business. So they're learning the cost, the markup, how labor is factored into prices, what the demand for the product is, and how holidays play into that. So floral design is kind of an all-encompassing class, but I've definitely had kids who have started in that class and then continued through our ag program who probably wouldn't have otherwise. So floral design is the way that I can get kids in the door and get them to see their potential through FFA events and then other ag classes as well. I think the reason that I've stayed an educator for the last 14 years is because I really love working with the kids. I think that our classes allow us a different opportunity to get to know the kids on a whole nother level. While we're planting plugs, or we're walking to the barn, or we're walking to the greenhouse, like, we just have lots of opportunities for conversation. So it's on a different level. Like, I know what they're interested in, or how their games are going in other sports. And so it gives me an opportunity to get to know the kids. And then when I get to see them succeed, we've helped them succeed through different FFA avenues, or through, we do an SAE project where the students are encouraged to start their own businesses. So being able to see those kids that I've formed such a relationship with succeed in different areas is the big reason that I'm still in education. My name is Rachel Kinsaul. I am an agriculture teacher at Morgan County High School in Madison, Georgia, and I am a Milken educator.